pleasant afternoon to all the budding energies of future India and also to the management of the university. Thanks for inviting us because um, it's also a kind of stress buster to us to attend these kind of events because once we see so much of energetic students sitting in front of us, we get back to our school days, college days. So, uh, thanking all of you for having us to be part of today's event. So, I'm Divya Raghavendra Rao. I'm co-founder and managing director of the Rameshwaram Cafe, and he is.
Raghavendra Rao. I'm the co-founder and CEO of the Rameshwaram Cafe.
So today we are told to speak on three important topics. Embark on flavorful journey through food's culture narratives, highlighting its power to unite and connect people. And second topic, they want us to know the story of Rameshwaram Cafe and how food is universal language. So these are the three topics which we'll be talking on today. So I am not from the food industry. I'm a finance person. So yeah. So Raghav is the right person to talk about food. And I will speak about business module and what are the areas which needs to be focused when we have to do business, something interesting, numbers like that. So I would request Raghav to speak of food, which is his core subject and heart and soul. Yes.
And I was just sharing with your management. A few years back, I came over here hunting for a place for, to place my food truck and to take up your canteen. And today I'm over here addressing you all. It's, thank you. Those are the days, I started my career on roadside, where had only to, I had only passion to feed people, to take care of my customer. That is the only intention what I had earlier, in the sense during my beginning days. Nor I had money, or nothing. The only energy I had passion to start something very innovative, and I wanted to, pull out all my experience, and I wanted to show it to the entire world what we are and what how exactly we can make difference with our culture. So start my I'll start with my engineering days, like I'm not like a padaku, like how are you, like I don't know, you all doing masters and PGs over here. I'm just done my BE and I took 10 years to finish my engineering. So it's a long story. So I started my engineering in 2001. That too, my CET ranking was somewhere around 22,000. So hardly I passed in few subjects in PU. Somehow I cleared my CET and I got placed into mechanical. Like how everybody, just like like Bakriya, like how all go like same way. I just I selected. I didn't select anything. The option what it was left. So that too one remote college, somewhere over there, and only few students were there. So that's how I've been, they have been selected, and that's how my journey started with engineering. Mm. I joined in 2001. Like somehow I thought, okay, I should be good, I should study well. So first 2 years was okay for me. Of course, no, okay in the sense, 35 marks in my external, 15 in my internals, together 50, I'm done. So that's what, pass kiya to theek hai. So that's how I start, that's what I am. So more than that, like we always used to discuss about something else, which is not related to subject. So that's what we do. Then somehow I finished my 2 years. In third year, we are about to enter. I know I got little disturbed. Some one little girl, I was just waiting in a bus stop. I never shared this story even to my wife as well. I was just waiting for a bus, in my about to go for a college. One little girl, she came and asked me, "You look like a Hrithik Roshan." Then, from the day, uh, you know, I don't know how far it is true. She came and told me she's just around 5, 6 year old, I think, and and small seed has developed in my mind. Okay, why not? I can become an actor. So from that day onwards, my study has gone, gone for a toss. So I didn't attend college properly. Then again, my third year was not good start. Then somehow I was not convinced for my engineering. Then again, I went to my I discussed with my parents saying that I want to become an actor, I want to discontinue my engineering. So he gave me a big slap and he said, you by luckily you got engineering seat, so you first do that, and then after that, once you're done with your study, you can do whatever you want in your life. He was very bit friendly, but in another way. So anyway, on that day, he somehow he managed me, and he brought him. Like then again, the next day I came to college. Again, I didn't convinced. So without telling anybody, I just discontinued my engineering. Nobody knows, people. My, I'm like, I'm from an village background. My dad is an, I can say, he's an agriculturalist, and we have a temple also. Daily morning, he used to go for temple, do puja, come back. That's what my background. So, I'm sorry, where was that? Yeah, yeah. Okay. Somehow I was not convinced to go for the classes. Then again, I started going for theater, natka, you'll call it as. I started going for different theater and, practicing. Then somehow it was not synchronizing with me. Then again, I thought, okay, we should go for an institute. Then I went for an institute where they used to ask me random money, like huge amount of money, which I didn't had. Then I start in what I was thinking in like somehow I should work somewhere so that I can earn something with that money. I can learn acting or whatever it is. That's how I can start my journey. So like for me, there is no much support from my family as they are very like it's a poor family what I'm come from. Poor in the sense like we are rich at heart, we're rich in culture, and financially not so strong. So I started my journey with the hotel La Meridian, so called Le Meridian, in Bangalore. I joined as a restaurant cashier. So I joined over there for somehow 3 years. I worked over there. Parallelly, I started taking care of my acting career as well. So it was okay, but in most of the time I used to work. So I used to get some time for my acting career. So it was not, I'm not able to balance over there also. But slowly, somewhere I was very much comfortable in hospitality segment. We had a course called Commitment to Excellency, where they say, how exactly the word service and hospitality. There's a difference between a service and hospitality. They, over there, they taught me the different mode, the way, what is the definition of hospitality over there. And it was very nice beginning for me. 3 years I was there with them. Then again, I decided, no, this is not the way. I can't with this. I can't focus my acting career. Then I moved on to Mumbai. I found there's an Anupam K studio over there. I went and asked him again the same story. They demanded huge money. Again, I worked in many hotels over there. Slept in the. I didn't have a single penny, man. Wherever I go, I had only vision again, to become an actor. I didn't have a single money. I don't know anybody. I borrowed a few, around 500, 600 amount with my friend. Then I taken a train and landed in Mumbai. I didn't have anything. Hungry. Some many days, and I survived in biscuits, eating biscuits, sleeping in railway station, footpath. Somehow I got one job in some hotel with my hotel experience. I started working over there. Over there also again, I really used to enjoy my hospitality career, like hotel. But somehow, like I was very much getting connected to hotel rather than, entering into film line. Even parallelly, I used to try. Then again, over there, it was not happening. Someone said you should go to NSD Delhi. I went to Delhi NSD, and they said you should have a graduation. So I left my engineering. I didn't have my graduation. Then again, again the same story. Again, I worked with local dabas, and there's a daba called Raju Daba in Nehru Place. Over there, I worked for a few months. I collected some amount. Then again, I came back to Mumbai again. Then again, finally, I decided no, this is not the way to you know. In this process, I was completely disturbed. Disturbed in the sense, I just want to go there. I don't know how to go. I'm the only one. No mentor for me. No money. No background. Only just wondering what to do in my life. I promised myself saying that, without proving myself, I won't come back again. So, until then, around 5, 6 years, all this happened. Nobody knows where I am. Not my parents, anybody. That's how, my journey was. So, then again, I moved to Chennai. Chennai, someone said there's a place called Satyam Cinemas in Mount Road. So I started working over there as an ticketing boy, so that people will identify me. Then again, at least I can say, oh, that is a place where many movie screenings, audio launch will go. These are the things will happen over there. So I thought some directors or actors will identify me. I may get some chance, to get in plays and films. I joined over there, and I was there with them for 3 years. In these 3 years, I was more towards again hospitality, hospitality, hospitality. In the sense, I was only into customer service, customer taking care of customer. I really, even though I had few opportunity over there to get into films, somehow I was into the hospitality line only. Then in 2009, I decided. 2003, I left Bangalore. 2009, I realized in Chennai, no, I should do something on my own. Enough is enough. So, see, we should have a clarity what exactly we want. Our mind says something, our heart says something. So we should actually, I don't know, then again, I always start listening to my heart rather than mind. Mind says acting, heart says no, hospitality, hotel. So these are the two things which was disturbing me always. And then finally, I listened my heart and I said, no, I want to get into my hotel line. I want to do something very unique in this. In this journey, where the food, especially when I was in my Chennai, again, no background. I don't have a place to stay, no money, nothing. The only, see, Chennai is rich in temple. Every temple has a different prasadam. Trust me. So that is the only food for me. Morning on place, afternoon, and evening dinner. So all different prasadam. So that's how I brought up in Chennai. So that's how I am very much connected to South Indian food, and the real culture. It's there in our food. Hmm. That's how my own. I'll come to this. I'll join. So I'm sorry. Where I was? Uh, yeah. Yeah. Right. So 2009, I decided I wanted to do my engineering. So I came back to Bangalore. I met few of my friends who already passed and they're enjoying their engineering, career. I met them. I said, no, I want to do my engineering. They said, you're gone mad. Then I went to my college. I asked my college team. I said, no, you're not fit for technical education. I'm sorry, we can't take you. Then I told him my entire story, my journey. He said, there's chances you should go to Belgaum, our university. You can VTU. You can meet the counselor and you can request him. So he's also a Brahmin, somewhere, some connection. So I told him, sir, this is what I am and this is what happened in my care life. So he said, I'll give you 2 years. You should finish up in this 2 years and you should get out. Then he has convinced and he has given opportunity for me again to rejoin. So in 2009, again I rejoined. New syllabus. It's very tough for me again and hardly I used to pass. Then again after a gap of 7, 8 years, coming back again, it's a great challenging for me. All youngsters, juniors, and I'm sitting with them, 5, 6 years of gap, you know. And few of my classmates in 2001, they were lecturers to me. So you can see the difference how it will be. So again, the same story. To take 35 marks and 15 in externals, it's a great task. So somehow, I covered everything. 2 years I finished, and yes, I can say now I am an engineer. So 2011, I passed out. Oh my God. And you should see my number of marks cards. It's then it's again. So 2011, I passed out. Then I decided no, I should work for myself. I'm not going to work with under anybody. So only thing I know hospitality to serve food, and that's what I know. So 2011, almost end of 2011. So 2012, again with my friends, I borrowed little amount of money on a roadside. I started on a roadside with a simple trolley, like how tricycle wheel. Just like that, I started. Before that, I requested many people to. I made a small project report saying that this is what my concept about food. I want to start this. I begged like anything to many people, and nobody has come forward to help me. Then finally, I all the time friends are the one always who help us. Some friend he came, he brought me on mixer. Other friend he came, he brought me on some dosa thawa. That's how I started. With the budget of 2.5 lakhs, I started my career. The my so in hotel line. Again, the next question, like where to do, how to do. Again, it's a huge amount of money to take up a place and develop that and to do. So then again, finally, I decided no. Let me start from footpath. I born in footpath. I slept in footpath. So there is no. Oh, can I have some water, please? Whenever I go back of my career, I'll get into more emotions.
So, whatever the hardship Raghav has come through, but today what he's is something else, you know. That is because of his passion, his hard work, and his dedication. I can say that. And all of you youngsters, this message we want to bring into you that whatever you want to achieve in your life, education is very important. That is primary. That is your basics. Irrespective of whatever we want to achieve in life, first step, you should finish off your education. And second, you should be very clear with your heart and mind conflict, what you need to do in your life. What is it you want to achieve in your life? What is your passion? What is your profession? We should be very clear with that. And by this time, all of you should have decided what you want to become in your life. Myself, I by profession am chartered accountant. After CA I completed when I was 21 years. I was one of the youngest CA. I did everything in my first attempt. I am like, no, no, I cannot digest seeing my marks at anything less than 1995. I'm that type. Always study, study, study. I want to be number one in the class, number one in the school type. Uh, every school, they give homework, right? So I used to not even come inside home, inside the door. I used to sit outside in the garden, finish my homework, remove my shoes there, finish my homework, then I used to enter. I am that type, crazy, studies always. So then I took PCMB in my PU. But somewhere I was, again, I had that fight between my mind and heart. What is it I want to do in future? One smart move I did is, if I take science, later if I change my mind, I can come back to commerce. If I take commerce, I cannot get back to science. So I took PCMB. In the second year, I decided I want to be a chartered accountant. But before even deciding in second PU, from the age of third standard, fourth standard, I was almost like dreaming about me becoming a chartered accountant. I always used to write in the left out pages of a class book and homework book. CA Divya, I used to see and dream. So I used to always dream. I used to always manifest. I want to become a CA. I want to work. I want to make a good office. I want to buy a house. I want to buy a should a lot of employees. It's all that kind of a thing. But second PU, I decided very clearly I want to become a chartered accountant. Then I finished my CA. I started working. Then I started my own office. Then I joined managing committee of CA Institute. Last year I was also chairman of the Institute for Bangalore. Where in Bangalore is the largest branch of the country. We have more than 18,000 chartered accountants registered in Bangalore, and I've served many positions for the last 9 years. So this was my side of the story. Then I went to IIM. Then I did my post-graduation in finance and management. Raghav was in this journey, I was in this journey. But somewhere we both were not satisfied with what we were. We were doing something, but we want to do something big. We don't know what to do. Our aspirations were very different. I was also, working out on something, but I was not happy with my. I wanted to do something great. He wanted to do something great. Then Raghav will say how we met. Yes.
Now you can see the combination. She's a topper in the college. That's how the combination works. Always surrendering. Yes, I don't know. That's the best way up to handle the situation.
You were talking about your journey.
Yeah.
When you started again from footpath.
Yes. This is a movie, we can do editing. So I was there, then again she came. So it's a beauty. I'll tell you what I mean to say. So I started in 2012 in a small way in a roadside. Every day, of course. So my hostel where I used to stay, my hostel warden, he said, for timing you can use my kitchen. So that's how I found my kitchen. Then parallelly with collecting friends, small amount of things with my friends, I started with a budget of 2.5 lakhs. We just like in Kumara Park roadside we started. So I have taken 5 boys with me, along with me, and few of them from my native, and one boy, he was a cleaner in my hostel. I also taken him also along with me. So with 5 boys, I started my journey. Trust me. Every day, evening 4:30 we used to start, and we were there till 10:30. It was something like a mela over there, and we serving idli, dosa, and pattu, and filter coffee. These are the few items what we get, and that environment itself is different. Like how if you want to tell in a filmy style, it's a setup. It is it's a film setup. It was every day around 4:30. There was nothing, no cars, nothing. No, all of a sudden after 4:30, it's packed with all youngsters and the cars and everybody. The entire road we used to block. Same thing what we're doing now. So 4:30 we used to start until 10:30. The entire residentials were complaining us. ये लोग कब इधर से निकलेंगे? And many people, like they used to curse us, they used to they again complain to BBMP, and of course it's doing on footpath, it's a crime. So that too we have taken public property, and you should see what is the place we have taken it. So now also, wherever my property is there, I'll first check with my real estate guys how much space I have for my footpath. Yeah, most of the sales now also we do in footpath. If you see my first outlet in Indiranagar, so that's a great relationship I have with footpath. So again, where I was? Footpath. Yeah. So that was 2 years of the great struggle it was. Like sometimes local corporators they used to stop us and I don't know how many times I went to station. I used to get a complaint. They used to take me through Vaisala. They used to make me sit. Again, next day I used to beg them, sir, please leave us, sir. We are students of, of so-and-so engineering college, we are doing this. So for some sympathy, they used to again send us, warning us. Again, 2-3 days after, again we used to start. So like then we never stopped it. So this story went on and on, on and on. So 2 years, even if it is heavy rain, whatever it is, trust me, my customers were waiting for me. Even though if it is heavy rain, people used to sit in their car, we used to go and serve in their car. Like 2 years, we were there on the same way. So luckily, one day my friend came. He said, "Oh, I have a place in Gandhinagar, 100, like it's a 100 square feet of space. You can start your career from there." So I started in 2014 a brand called IDC Kitchen. So it showed us a like 100 square feet space in Chalakya, where now I have a place, 100 square of space, where all I kept all my everything, towers and everything in that one place. My pot wash area, storage, kitchen, and everything at one in 100 square feet of space. We're doing again wonders. Every day we used to do like morning 6:30 we used to start and we used to run the show till 12 a.m. in the midnight. Again, like very good show we used to have, and upstairs there was there's a lodge, and many lawyers and doctors they used to come over there. So lodge means many things will happen in lodge. So we were disturbing their business. So somehow the landlord he said either he should be there, if not I should be there. So somehow they cancelled my deal. So within span of 6 months, they stopped my business over there. Again back to normal. I don't have anything. Again I took 2-3 months of time hunting for a new place. I found in Nagaratpet. Over there I got this time 450 square feet of space. Over there something it was better. See in this now whatever it happened, it will happen for good. When I was in footpath, people used to tell me no, don't do it, and many complaints harassing me, stopping me doing. That is a sign for you. No, you should take a second next step. And again, see, I took again found another place, 100 feet road. I mean, sorry, 100 SFPF place. I started. Then again 450. Again over there also the same hangama, because we used to trouble our neighbors. Wherever we go, we'll trouble them. Because my customer will go and stand in front of next neighbor shop. It's again nonsense. So over there also, I was hardly for 1 year. I was there luckily. Then again, someone from Gandhinagar again they told me I have a huge place you can come and do. Then again I shifted everything from Nagaratpet to Gandhinagar. So again we had a little bigger space now. So we had then from there my journey started. Over there again I was only one at the time. Then again I had taken other directors like that. I've taken 7 directors along with me. Then over the period of 3 years, we started doing one after one, giving a franchisee and even having company outlets as well. So there were probably around 6-7 outlets we have done in Bangalore, one in Coimbatore in the name of IDC Kitchen with my other 6 director. We were 7 of them, but thing is, like my vision was something, or my investors' vision was something. So they want money end of the day, but I can't compromise anywhere. But trust me, honestly, I'm telling you, from the day when I started my career, from then on, no compromise on anything. The kind of vegetables, how you guys buy for your house, the same type of vegetables I used to buy. Even there's no compromise in the ghee. The pure ghee what we used to use then also. So nowhere I compromised. Like it's only my margins are very very thin. Sometimes no margin at all. I didn't when I was in footpath also. Sometimes I used to borrow money and I used to do. I didn't have money to run the show for the second day. I mean for the next day. Again the same situation. I was then in a trap. I have taken a huge amount of loan. Again to clear that loan, again the same cycle. I used to do business. Whatever it comes, again I should give to them. Again I used to take a new loan. I was in a big cycle of this loan. It was keep happening and happening again and again. Then somehow that's the reason I've taken my other directors as my partners after that. So somehow the link was not matching. My passion was something, their vision towards it is something different. So somewhere in 2000, after this COVID, somehow I was not convinced with what I'm doing. So this hotel is the hospitality is a thing where you can't work for money. It's a service-oriented industry. It is. If money comes, it comes. If not, I'm sorry. So that's how it is. So if you put 100% into it, one or the other day it will come out results. Like how you put a seed today, we don't know when we'll nourish the fruits and we'll enjoy out of it. But we should wait, patience. This is what taught me in this almost. I started my career in 2003. Now we're in 2024. Almost there's 2 decades of journey. So this is what I was patience. Business is all about patience. The more patience we have, vision or focus where we have to go, definitely we'll reach. But we can't, for any, no matter for whatever the reason, we can't divert ourselves, and we can't kill our policies, what we had, what visions we had. Saying that in 2021, this lady, my wife today, so she came for a franchisee with me, asking for IDC kitchen. Then you should tell me.
Okay.
So now again,
For evaluating his business. So I'm a CA, right? So I came to evaluate. Somebody known wanted franchisee of that, so they wanted me to evaluate that business model. So I went, analyzed that business model, and rejected him. We can't invest. We can't do it. Then we became friends, and then he discussed so his visions are like this, but he couldn't do because of so and so constraint. And then after a couple of months, he came back and came up with a beautiful concept and said that I want to come out from whatever I have done and start a fresh business in the name of the Rameshwaram Cafe. So he had that very clear vision when he met me that he wants to do Rameshwaram Cafe. It is Rameshwaram. He was very clear with the name. I asked him why Rameshwaram. Then he said, once I happened to meet Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam in the seminar. So he was very inspired looking at him after listening to his speech. So since then he started dreaming about Rameshwaram. Again, like how I was manifesting that I want to become a CA, he was manifesting he wants to do Rameshwaram. It was there in his mind, but eventually it came out. Then we sat and planned how the business has to happen, because I am not at all from a food background. I don't know anything about food. I don't know anything about kitchen operations, recipes. I am an A+ person. If you give me something, I'll say whether you can do this business or not. Or I can probably say these are the corrections you have to do to make it very profitable. These are the things you have to, measures to be taken to do the sales like this. Or I'm like more or like to find out where the problem is, I give the solution to the business. Then we sat and we formed the module, we formed the structure. We got clarity about the product. What should be the product? Where exactly we have to be placed? What are target customers? How the business model has to be in such a way that his vision is not compromised. Same way it is very profitable. Same way the goal what we have to take this brand international, to take this brand as very successful, reach heart and minds of the public, and go in a great way, taking the power of South Indian food across the globe. This was the vision. We started with this. So now you heard about our journey. Now I'll start talking about the business, because you're all like eager to know what is the secret recipe of the success to the Rameshwaram Cafe business, right? So that's why we are here today. So you heard Raghav's story, you heard my story. You all are very clear now. Education is very important. Yes. That is basic. That is the strength.
Getting marks is different, but
basic knowledge is also important for me.
Not necessarily we should be in distinct folders. Okay, pass also we take it. No problem. No matter how many number of cycles we take, how many number of backlogs we have, no problem. So I'm also an example. She is also an example. So you can take however you want.
So even in the color we contrast each other, like we don't match. So we don't match even in working environment. His department is separate, my department is separate. He doesn't interfere in my area, I doesn't interfere.
I'm core an operational guy. She's like a financial lady. So I never get into her subject. She never get into my subject. So end of the month, the balance sheet should match. That's what is important, Whether I sell, whether I put how many ml of ghee, whatever it is on dosa, he probably should come. So she never questioned me again. Sometimes she questioned me also. So why again you should put so and so? But again, I justify to her. No, that is not the way. You want your thing, you will get it. Wait for some time. Again, convincing wife is how tough it is. For me, also no option. And she came as a financial advisor to me. So I'm an operational guy. I'm very weak at financials, and so I loved her. So I'm like that's how the operations and finance team it should be. So I married her. So now you can
Actually, business is very serious topic, right? So we don't want to make it very serious, boring session for you. So we are mentally prepared to also have it a very lighter session today. So with all this, the journey, whatever we have come across, right? God will give us lot of challenges. Definitely, we have to come across lot of difficulties, lot of problems, lot of dead ends, lot of write-offs from so many people around us. Nobody will believe us. Nobody will trust us. So many kind of situations, right? But why? But why? Because our destiny is something else. God wants us to be prepared to reach the destiny. When He gives something very big, right, we should know how to accept it. We should know how to maintain it. So Ragas started with a roadside cart. Then he started with 100 square feet of uh, outlet space, and then 450 square feet. Then today we are doing one of the largest QSR outlet in India in 65,000 square feet of space. And we have the highest number of customers. You can take any brand. Today we have the highest number of customers every day in our business compared to any other. Why? Because see how I was not ready to compromise. I was not ready to compromise in my studies. I want to study. I want to be in the top ranking list. I want this marks. I cannot compromise on that. He was not ready to compromise when it comes to his work, when it comes to his uh, passion. For him, passion and profession both were same. So he was not at all ready to compromise. The tissue paper, what he used to use for giving to customers when he was in the roadside, even today the same quality of tissue paper is used in Rameshwaram. What he used to use for preparing dosa on the roadside, on the tricycle, the same ghee is used even today in Rameshwaram Cafe.
And after Tirupati, we are the more the highest consumption of ghee. So Tirupati is first, then again second is ghee, Rameshwaram. That's the consumption of ghee.
What I would like to say through this is, we should not compromise with what we want. Now, I would like to ask one question to you all before you start asking questions to us. How many of you are very clear that you have specific goal in your life, you want to achieve something? Please raise your hands. 5, 6, 8, 9. Okay, hardly about 10%. 10-15%. How many of you don't want to do anything, simply you're just coming to college? 1, 2, 3. Good. Nothing wrong in it, just like Raghav. Destiny is well.
जो लोग कुछ नहीं करेंगे वो लोग बहुत कुछ करेंगे. I'm always the best example of you. After some time, somewhere we'll meet such kind of financial needs. So either however it is, so that anyway they are there to take care of us. So that's how we can balance.
So, what I would like to tell all of you is, okay, it's okay, let it take some time. Life, it cannot be too serious, right? So, let it take some time, but after some point of time, you should be very clear. What is it you want to achieve in your life? What is the path in which you have to go? Achievement, having set of goal is something different from what path you are going to take to reach that goal. That is also equally important as equally setting of your goals, right? And your circle. the circle, the friends, like what kind of a circle you maintain, what kind of a healthy circle you have, that is the topmost thing which will make you to reach any greater heights or to fall down also. These are also very important. Coming back to the business model, all of you are like a lot of future entrepreneurs are sitting here. A lot of new brands are going to come out from you guys. We are very sure and clear about it. You people are going to create something very big. If we have created something, same way you people tomorrow going to create something very big. So what is the USP of a successful business model? This I am not talking just as a managing director of the Rameshwaram Cafe, because I was auditor for many uh, companies and I have done audits. I was into institute committee. I have come across, met a lot of people, institutions, even universities, business people. What are the reasons to become very successful and what are the reasons to become failure after becoming successful? A lot of businesses reach a lot of greater heights, then they start deteriorating in their successful journey. A lot of brands vanish, right? Why is it? That is because of two reasons. One is diversion of funds, second is diversion of mind. When we know that we are good at something, we should stick on to it. Life is not like there's a certain limitations to do experimentations in life. When you know something you're good at, this is what it is for you. When your heart and mind sinks into it, you should stick on to it. And should be in the same field. Like we are into food industry, we should be in food industry. We should not go produce movies. We should not go get into transportation business.
Is warning me,
Yeah, warning me also. So we cannot get into education. It's not just about money. Oh, we have money, we can do anything. No, no, definitely no, we cannot do. Second is diversion of funds. And somebody starts seeing success, right? A lot of money comes in. They don't know what to do. They start removing funds from this business, they put into multiple business. And that business, they don't have any knowledge about it. That business gets into problem. Because of that business, this business also get into problem. So lot of balance sheets, like whatever I have come across, maybe 15,000 balance sheets I have come across in my journey. There's a lot of variations in it, a lot of growth in it, a lot of failure in it because of these things. These are the only two things. So it's clearly states that you have to be very focused at what you're doing. Life is not like okay we can do experiment, keep on doing. Nobody will respect you if you keep on doing it, right? We have to be achievers. Only when we are achievers, when we do something great in life, people recognize us. People give that respect. Gone are the days like, oh, I have so much of bank balance, I have money, my father is that, this, really. Today, the world is who are you? What are you doing? Nobody will ask who is your father or what kind of a house you live in. Nobody cares for it, right? People only look at are you something unique? Are you an achiever? So, with these kind of stories, like I'm very sure that like us, a lot of people are coming and meeting you and talking. You should be very keen in listening to their stories, right? Because you pick up few points in this, and you can set your goals in such a way what I should do, what I should not do. We need not do all the mistakes and learn from that mistakes. Even we can look at others' mistake and learn from that mistakes, right? So we need not waste so much of time to do mistake, learn from it, again redo it. So the focus on any one topic is very important, and you have to sit and plan. What is it you want to become down the line 5 years, down the line 10 years? Where is it you have to be down the line? What is your vision of your life? What is it you want to achieve in your life? And after we finish education, after we jump into a career, right, it's all about teamwork. It's definitely not about we individually doing something great. We cannot do it. That's a myth. If somebody says that we may be the front drivers of the Rameshwaram Cafe vehicle, but behind us there are so many people, thousands and thousands of employees. Raghav said that he started with 5 employees. Today we have more than 2,000 employees.
I retained all those 5 employees with me.
Yeah,
And
even today they are there with us.
those guys who started with me, they're all in now very good position. So, yeah, you can
Talk
continue.
about, Raghav, I want you to tell students about what is it you have not compromised in your business, in your food, in your food culture?
See, for me, when it comes to food, it's all about our culture, and especially the South Indian food. As I told you, I brought up the way eating temple food. I'll tell you now how Rameshwaram Cafe has evolved. See, I'm the like I admire Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam and Swami Vivekananda. They are the two peoples in my life who changed. Whenever I'm under even my acting career days, even now, whenever I'm little upset here and there, I always study them, read them. It can be their quotes or it can be their story. I these are the two people in my life who change, and these are the two people who always believe in youth. Youth is to bring something big in our country, in our nation. Youth is a one, that energy is there only in the youth. And these are two gentlemen who believed always in us. So, considering my guru, my mentor, Mr. APJ Abdul Kalam, since he is from Rameshwaram, so we started the Rameshwaram Cafe. That's the intention of keeping the Rameshwaram Cafe. Then again, even the principle also what we are into, there is no compromise on any way. Even we start our day at 5 a.m. with national anthem. That's our mantra. So all our employees come outside the cafe. We all stand together for national anthem. Then we go back and serve our customers. That's how all the 2,000 employees do this every single day, 5 a.m. So we start our day like that. So that is the only mantra to connect all religion at one place, irrespective of who the religions, whatever the background they're from. So, and this mantra will unite everybody. And singing, national anthem early in the morning, even though he's sleeping, he'll awake. So that's the beauty of our national anthem. So that's how we start our day. And even to our cooks also, I tell the way how a priest will prepare prasadam at temple, the kind of mindset, the same concept, they are with the same mindset, they will cook food to our customer. Very simple. Customer are God to us. We are, offering prasadam to them. That is the concept. And our cafe is in, what do you call it? It's a temple to us, where our so-called the God customer, they are there. We are there at our service. This is the concept is all about. And even if you see any of our outlet or, the kind of theme what we selected is all about temple theme. This is and as she was pointing out, the one which is upcoming outlet, which is there in the Hosur Road, which is around 1.5 acres, 65,000 SFT, where we are bringing all our South Indian culture over there. Where we do have a plantain leaf meal where people will sit down and eat. Like how if you go to temple, you're going to leave your slipper, wash your legs, hands, and you'll sit at one ground. And that's how our culture says. That's what our culture says. So we want to start over there. Then again, we want to bring Rameshwaram Cafe where all culture will meet at one place. Like it can be from Karnataka, it can be from Tamil Nadu, Kerala, or Andhra, Telangana. All states at one place. Uniting together, we want to say we are South Indians, so-called Indians. We are South Indians. To represent South, Rameshwaram Cafe we're going to represent the South. Where even we have a meal called Annalakshmi in the afternoon, where in that platter, you find all states at one place. Where we picked the Vetta Colombo from Tamil Nadu, and then again the kind of sambar, and even the best specialty we have in Karnataka we picked up. Then again in Kerala what we have, Andhra and Telangana. So you can see everything at one meal. Similarly, all dishes, starting from morning 5 a.m. to night 2 a.m. We work almost round the clock. We don't take holidays. We work 365 days, and we don't have a shutters to any of the cafe. We work 24 hours. We're requesting our government of India and Karnataka as well to just to work 24 hours. Now, till now we got permission to run the show till 1 a.m. Somehow we'll set up a deal and we'll run till 2 a.m. So, so again we're requesting government to give us at least till 3 a.m. Because people will come from airport, all international flights will land at the time, and many trains. And that's the time, being in place like Bangalore, or like IT people, everybody they work around the clock. So we need that service. So and we are there for it. So that's how the Rameshwaram Cafe started. Please, over to you.
So, when you want to set up any business, the first thing you should know is the knowledge about the business, knowledge about what you're doing. So, every work you cannot do it. As I told you, team is very important. First, before we start anything, we have to have proper team in place. Who has to take care of what? Who has to do what kind of a work they have to, and who is supervising this. This hierarchy, this organization structure is very, very important. Like how we do the basic structure first, the foundation is very important. Like the strength of any business module, the success of any business module lies in this team, the basic team, the core team, what they have. So we should be very clear about with whom we are going to get associated, who are our core team members. Are they having the same vision of what we have? These are the few areas which we have to be very clear when we want to start any business, right? So, along with that, adding to that, we should come out of our comfort zone. If you want to be like, I want to work 9 to 5, I want like weekly off, definitely it is impossible when we have to be in the path of achieving anything in life. See, when I want to do CA, I used to sleep hardly 3 hours a day. But though Raghav has not studied that much, like he took 10 years to achieve something in his academics. He never slept even for 2 hours a day because he was dreaming of something. Even today, he doesn't sleep hardly 2 hours, 3 hours of sleep. There's a level of dedication we need to put in. We have to give ourselves completely, not anything less than 100%. 100% has to be given commitment to anything what we want to achieve. Then only the result will come, and that also we have to be very patient. We should have that patience. Only when we have the patience, God will give us something. Looking into our patience and consistency. Whatever you want to achieve in life, with success, once you reach something, we can't just leave it. The responsibility goes up. Day to day schedule become very tight. So having consistency in whatever we do is also very, very important thing. And we deal with humans. It's not just mission. Food is emotion. Food is not something comes out of a mission. Definitely no. Human beings prepare it. You can try it by yourself. I'm definitely sure you all know how to prepare Maggi. You prepare Maggi today, you prepare tomorrow, you prepare day after tomorrow. All 3 times you have a different taste. Definitely the same taste will not come. Because food is emotion. In what mindset you are cooking, the same output is on the plate. Food tastes according to the emotions in which we cook. So food industry is very tough, to be very honest with you. So because we deal with human, their mindset has to be clear. Their mindset should be the same every single day, 365 days, when they start preparing food. So these are the major things Raghav takes care. So he has the USP for it. He makes sure they come at the same time every single day. 3 a.m. they are there. 2 a.m. 55 minutes they are there. They're there 5 minutes before they have to come for the job. 365 days, all the days with the same level of dedication, with the same level of commitment, people are working for us. So the teamwork is very, very important. If we want to achieve anything in life, selecting the right team is very, very important. So these are the some of the things what we need to be clear before starting any business. And if we start today, tomorrow results will never come. It's not like we put ATM card and money is out. So whatever background you're all from, if you want to achieve something big in life, first you work. Don't work with your own family. Like if your dad is something doing good, don't go with him. Don't start with him. You have to work for somebody. You have to undergo all this process. Then only you know what real life is. So this is some things we thought like we should talk to all of you to know our journey, to know the hardships we have come across, but we have never compromised on the dedication. We have never compromised on the goal. Though it took time for Raghav to come to some strong mindset. This is what I have to do. Then after that, he has never turned back. So these are some of the things which we wanted to share with you all, and now